All right, so to recap, here's what we're talking about. We're looking at triangle C and triangle D, and we're asking ourselves, why are these isosceles triangles? The deal is, for triangle D, our definition was an isosceles triangle has two sides that are the same. And we know that this side is 6 and this side is 6. So therefore, I would say isosceles. And I would agree with everyone. Triangle C, we said isosceles, but we couldn't necessarily tell because we don't know the lengths of these sides. But somebody pointed out, and I think it was Sky. Sky pointed out that yes, but you also know the 45 degrees and both of those angles are the same. So therefore, it is an isosceles triangle. Now, um, Julia threw out the idea that um, hey, this is a right triangle, so therefore it must be an isosceles triangle. And I actually kind of asked the question at that point to say, exactly, Ivalani, there's a 90-degree angle in there. So now I'm throwing out the question to you is, are all 90-degree triangles or all right triangles isosceles triangles? Can you have a right triangle that is a scalene triangle? Well, let's see if we can figure one out. Okay, let's draw up a shape. All right, I'm going to make this triangle any size. What's your thoughts, folks? Is this thing isosceles? Oh, wait. Is this isosceles or right triangle or, this is a right triangle, agreed? Is it an isosceles triangle? Well, it could be, but watch. It's still a right triangle, but I now made it into a scalene triangle because none of the sides are the same now, even though I still have a right triangle in there. Does that kind of clarify? What's going on? So, because this is a right triangle, you can't say that that is an you can't because this is a right triangle. You cannot say that it is an isosceles triangle. This happens to be a very special right triangle where it has a right triangle and an isosceles triangle at the same time. All right, Dawson is throwing out, how about an equilateral? Now, here's my question. What about an equilateral are you curious about? And keep in mind, I don't want to go into this too long because remember, this is warm up and we've got a lot of fun stuff up ahead of us. Oh, so an equilateral triangle looks something like this. And really, all of the angles are the same, all of the sides are the same, and it doesn't matter how big or small you make it, it will always be 60 degrees inside, and all of the sides will be the same. Yes, and you cannot have a right triangle that's an equilateral triangle. If it's an equilateral triangle, it must have 60 degrees inside.